A concise understanding of the word science, an English word derived from Old French meaning knowledge, originally from Latin scientia, meaning knowledge, to know, expertness, or experience. Very much akin to the biblical Greek word Gnosis, meaning knowledge, and Gnostic, a designation of those who know or obtain knowledge beyond natural observation, pertaining to a higher knowledge or gnosis of the spiritual worlds, primarily intuitive, second sight, or even extra sense perception, also known as ESP. On the fringe works of modern science, what many quote-unquote scientists would call pseudoscience. Interestingly, and although modern materialist atheistic scientific knowledge has divorced itself from the spiritual sciences, known as gnosis or enlightenment of the spirit, in fact, so-called modern science denies any involvement with God talk, spirituality, and the like, has strayed away from true science, scientia, or gnosis, to say that only that which can be observed with the five senses and repeated is real science, and that any other knowledge acquired must be withdrawn from the scientific investigative process. That's unfortunate and needs to be rectified. Why this is necessary? To spotlight modern science in light of a panentheistic metaphysical and ontological model, which will show that the partial views of both atheism as a philosophy and classical theism are short-sighted worldviews. They are partial and not holistic. In short, science and gnosis have similar roots, each denoting different types of knowledge or knowing. In this sense, at least from a symbiotic panentheism perspective, there is no such thing as unscientific knowledge, including knowledge concerning spirit, matter, and the interactions and relationships between spirit and matter. Gnostics have a unique worldview and, in many ways, influenced the three main monotheistic traditions, whether knowingly or unknowingly: Christian mysticism, esoteric and Gnostic Christianity, although considered by many religionists in mainstream exoteric forms to be heretical, has much in common with Eastern Enlightenment traditions such as Taoism and Confucianism, Buddhism, Hinduism, and the like, which deserves mentioning But that's a subject which can be studied altogether separately. In short, science and Gnosis have similar roots and can therefore be assimilated into the panentheistic doctrine of a causative force or God. Whether spoken of in terms of science, philosophy, spirituality, and religion, it doesn't particularly make too much of a difference because those categories are unified within the metaphysical perspective of this particular worldview, that being symbiotic panentheism.